And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the WGLNA Season 2, Day number 3. My name is Andre Great Tour Picture, joined alongside by Kevin Rotterdam Vanderkoy. Also over on the set, we got Rookhill, aka Randall Holcomb. And we are here to be bringing you some amazing World of Tanks action. Now, we already had 2 series lined up for you. 3 more series will follow. Our next match for today will be Wreak Havok versus Game Over, my most anticipated series. Wreak Havok took out Fulcrum Gaming, first battle, first match of their season. And it was pretty, I wouldn't say convincing, but it looked really, really good. Fantastic fashion. Their opponents, Game Over, the Brazilians. Now, they're ones that took out Scurry Hard or No Limits out 3-0. And what I want to call to attention with them is the fact that they keep saying, hey, we're just learning. We're students of the game. We're not that good. We look to get more experience. And then come crushing out one of our veterans in the season. What is this? What do you guys expect from this series?
I expect that Wreak Havok should probably do rather well. I mean, beating Fulcrum, that sets the bar pretty high for your performance. If they don't perform up to that standard of Fulcrum play, like that being the bar, they being the bar of play to match, I would be rather disappointed out of Wreak Havok. Game Over has something to play up to. They have to play up to the level of expectation in order to beat Wreak Havok, or at least play on their level that's pretty high.
Well, they've already done it to Scurry Hard, who went 6-1 last season. In season number 1, Scurry Hard looked awesome. And of course, I keep referring to Scurry Hard. I'm sorry, it's No Limit. But they did beat No Limit last season. That is something that we really have to focus on, because Game Over, it made it sound like, oh, they're not really a strong team. They're not really a team that we should look out for nearly as much, because they're just, learning it almost sounded like the basics of 742, but it's far from that. This is a very well-skilled, well-equipped team. But we'll find out as we move over. We're getting the face-off ready, of course.
I'm feeling you, Andre. I'm just listening. No worries. I wasn't leaving you hanging.
I know. It's going to be really interesting. I do agree Wreak Havok does have the advantage, but there's just a big question mark when it comes to Game Over. I just don't know where to place them yet. They had very good defensive and aggressive play or 2 days ago, the last time they played, and we still don't have enough samples to really say this is how good you are or elsewise. But we do have the face-off ready right now, guys. Let's step into it and get a chance to speak with both these guys. I do remember that there's only one member on the team of Game Over that can speak really, really strong English. That is Gig Master, and of course, Call Me Sarge over on Wreak Havok. Nice to have you back, Call Me Sarge.
It's
Oh,
good to
we've
be
lost
here.
Sarge. That's a stock picture.
Can you guys hear me? How come?
Sarge.
I can. I can hear you.
We can hear you, but we can't see you, Sarge. All we've got is that wonderful
Oh, it
picture
was
that I know
working.
so well.
It was working before. That's a new picture.
As long as
hear
we
that.
hear you, man. It's
Yeah,
all
it's
that matters.
Fresh.
All right, so I first want to talk to Game Over, Gig Master. You guys, you came in here and you were incredibly humble, and I want none of that today, because you trounced one of the veterans of last league. No Limits lost 3-0. Tell me exactly what's going to happen today. Wreak Havok just took out Fulcrum Gaming. What's going to be the results?
Well, I can't tell anything different. So Wreak Havok is one of the biggest here. So we are gonna try. We are gonna do our best to beat them. But they are one of the biggest one.
Yeah, have you guys looked to study a little bit more on them, look to practice a little bit more for this match? Because obviously a lot of people are still scrutinizing you guys, saying, oh, it might have been a fluke, or yeah, they played really, really well. You are going to reinforce that image, whatever it is right now. What have you guys done to prepare?
We've been doing our homework. So we've been watching them. We've been watching some of their games. Not only in this season, but past seasons as well. So yeah, we're doing our homework. So hopefully we can have a good tactic to beat them.
Very cool. And I just want to reinforce this to some of the viewers at home. What is the ping that you're witnessing from Brazil to America, or the East server rather? Is it tremendously bad for some of your players, or is it very manageable?
Yeah, that's a factor. Unfortunately, the communication is not very well from Brazil to the NA server. So sometimes we have some challenges to have a good connection. None of us can play with a ping below 100. So that's one of the challenges we have.
Wow. That's definitely something that could affect your game. But over to Call Me
Yeah.
Sarge, a part of Wreak Havok. Okay, Call Me Sarge, we saw some of the coolest strats coming out from you guys. Runeberg with the KV5. I'm still in love with that strat. And then you guys do like counter meta to people knowing that you're going to meta like that. Like absolutely insane stuff. What have you done? What have you prepared more so to just ready for the league?
We've brought a lot of new things. A lot of guys have been thinking outside of the box, kind of understanding the maps a lot more. And you might have seen us last season, but you haven't seen us yet this season. It's going to be a lot different.
You know, you took out Fulcrum Gaming. Nobody really expected it. 92% of the chat said that you were going to lose in that series. Then you convincingly win against Fulcrum Gaming. Was this a situation you felt it was just your preparation, your teamwork coming to hand, or was this Fulcrum Gaming a little bit off, or was it a little bit of both? You know, how did you really feel? Was it rewarding to you guys?
It was very rewarding. I wouldn't say convincingly. We did come in there very confident. It was a lot different from facing. We faced Fulcrum Gaming before, at least I have, in other incarnations of Wreak Havok. But it was a lot different. We were just a lot more confident going in.
Well, you guys got a lot of really, really cool stuff, and I look forward to seeing it as the season moves on. You know, Gig Master and Game Over are a bit of an unknown. How do you feel coming into this series you guys are going to do?
Yeah, we're excited to be part of this season. Again, we're kind of new here, so we're learning, but we are very excited to be part of this season. We are very excited to represent Brazil here, of course. And again, let's see what's going to happen.
Okay, and Wreak Havok, any words for Gig Master?
Have fun here in the battles with us, and I'm sure we're going to have a good time.
I'm sure.
There we go.
Call Me Sarge, you have the higher seed. Go ahead and call it in the air, heads or tails.
I'll call it tails.
Tails never fails, and it doesn't here. You have the choice of choosing map or deferring.
I will defer.
Runeberg again.
Runeberg is the map choice. Spawn locations?
We'll take the north.
North side. So Runeberg north for Wreak Havok. Let's go ahead and get into the games. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
I'm sorry, guys.
Well,
We
it
will
seems
not.
like we are in for madness regardless, though.
We'll not see KV5 though.
We won't, but
I think this is going to be a pretty crazy match by looking at how this is going to shade up. Let's take a look at the tanks real quick. 2 AMX 5100s, nice. 3 T69 and a 3090 for Game Over, going up against 2 5100s and 2 T69s and 1 AMX 3090 for Wreak Havok.
Oh my goodness. And look at this, still not spotted. Even spots or turrets are facing inside the EF line for the red team. The red team is Game Over. So, spawning on the south side is, of course, or excuse me, this isn't Game Over. This is Wreak Havok. South side is Game Over. And Game Over, they got one player over all the way in G or F0. Who is that?
that's Snipe for food.
No, F0.
F0? Oh. I see Invade and I
it's,
see
Drac.
Drac Hero.
Drac Hero.
Okay, yeah. F0.
Oh, I remember Henrik Dante. He had a couple of really good games last year.
Yes, he did. So right now, this is a position for them to be heavily caught off guard as Invade is moving in. Needs to be careful, as I think he was he spotted right now? Uh-oh. Dream Hero. You might be in a world of trouble.
Drac Hero might be in a little bit of trouble,
Sure.
but he is covered so well. There is so much crossfire setting up that I think if Invade jumps on him,
Invade.
he might get lit up badly, though. This might just be a sacrifice for the greater good.
Well, Invade taking a lot of damage, 699 hit points right now. Are there any more fires popping
No,
out
a
here?
T1 dying for 500 damage. I'd sign for it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, it's 400.
Uh-oh. He's back up.
Lot of missed shots over here, but there goes Invade. Almost
147 damage left. Some nice blind fire popping out there, and that was really nice. The question is, does the blue team actually know that they were able to damage him Can we just go on your screen
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick?
no, they knew
just
almost
think-
everything until the end. In the end, they just started blind firing because they hoped they would be able to pick him off. But they know everything. They know that he's extremely low, and they know they have a nice HP advantage right now. I'm pretty sure that some of these other loaders are clipping right now. We can see Tanking Daka moving around. So he's probably reloading, and I'm pretty
Rafa
sure...
also said he was reloading with a little indicator.
Okay. So a couple of these tanks are reloading, but as it stands right now, Wreak Havok just in the Delta Village, and you know that is the big advantage that they have using the Delta Village. They have this cover that they can use throughout if there ever is a fire show over here in this far eastern side. But I kind of feel like there won't be anything like that. Tanking Daka is going to push up a little bit here in his 1390.
I think he's going to try to find Invade. He's going to light up Tevix.
Yep.
Tevix.
But Tevix.
Tevix.
Yeah, but Tevix is actually gonna move up rather aggressively.
Tevix is going to die.
Yeah.
Tevix
He
gonna
done
die.
goof.
Tevix. And
He
shots go out on
done
Tanking
goof.
Daka, but they're just gonna hit the building next to him and not actually hit Tanking Daka. So
He's in a
maybe
good
wasted
position.
shots. Although Call Me Sarge is moving up on Tanking Daka, and he actually hits track
I
on the first shot.
don't know if that's the best decision, but Tanking Daka is getting the better trade of it all. 643 health. Unfortunately, Tevix, the corpse
Tanking
of
Daka has to
Tevix.
worry about the unknown one though. That's on his left side. He knows that, so he's going to move forward again. But here
But
comes
then
Khalees.
Khalees.
That's beautiful play actually by Wreak Havok.
Double tap right there. Khalees will get the
Wow,
last shot.
Beautiful play by Wreak Havok.
But
Definitely
return
so.
fire by some members of Game Over will actually kind of make them pay for it a little bit. They're not going to get that kill for free.
But still,
I mean, Invade is still low on HP, of course, and it's still far from over, but that was very well done by Wreak Havok. They couldn't have done that any better, and I loved Unknown One, because Unknown One forced Tanking Daka to go back into the Delta Village. He didn't want to go back, but he knew that if he wouldn't go back, that the Unknown One would pick him off.
yeah. Now look at this. NIP 10 is now going to go up, or excuse me, NIP 100.
100. He's 10 times better than 10.
Sorry. I didn't mean it. And it looks like the rest of the team are going to follow in behind. This is getting a little bit crazy, escalating more and more and more.
All hell is going to break loose real soon.
Yep, because Thybane still doesn't know. And there it is, Gandorfo. And NIP 100 is going to pop out here and get the first shot on Thybane, second shot on Thybane. Will he be able to finish it off? No, I don't think so. 331 health. He's down to 63 hit points, though.
It's more than enough for now. Rafa Beta might fly in, and he might be able to pick him off either way. Khalees is going to find himself in a really nice position. He's like, go home, man. I got you covered. But now Khalees is going to have to battle it out with 3 tanks. He does have the Unknown One backing up, but I don't think it's going to be enough for Wreak Havok. Even though they have a little advantage right now, but all their tanks are so low on HP.
But here comes Henrik Dante, and actually Nip's going to pick up the kill. Unknown One's going to take a few hits, and Henrik Dante, though, should be able to finish off the Unknown One, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Call Me Sarge is flying in as well. He's going to try to unleash some damage on NIP 100.
NIP 100 won't be able to get out of there. Now, Henrik Dante can high roll this and kill Unknown One in one shot if he gets super lucky, but he actually just misses. Unfortunate.
My IS-3 always does 420 damage. Always.
Well,
It's a reasonable roll.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Although Henrik Dante is going to go down
wow.
to Call Me Sarge.
And the
So
last
Wreak Havok
tier 8
turning
tank.
this around. Now it's all going to come down to Rafa Beta. You know, it is possible. It is very, very possible. But he's going to have to go very methodical about this. But if he's able to pick one tank off immediately, we know what a 5100 can do. He's going to run into the Unknown One right now. And he does. Yeah, he unleashes one shot.
You can double tap?
He's
No.
not going to get it. Beautiful play by Wreak Havok. Man, they turned that around. That was very well done.
And look at the HP sharing. This is beautiful. Unknown One, 152 hit points. Invade, 147. And if you look at the last 5100, 378 hit points. These all die to one shot from an IS-3, and the other 2 die to one shot of any other tank. I mean, this is fantastic HP sharing. You could see if it was just ever so slightly different for Game Over, they would have been able to take it. I really feel like the 1390 dying really early in the game. I think that was, who was that? It was Tanking Daka. Them not being able to capitalize really hurt them, because think, this is just 4 shots from a 1390, and they would have been even.
No, I think that I think Game Over got a little overeager there, and I can't blame them, because I really felt that this was going their way as well, and I really didn't see how this was going to go wrong for them, because I just felt they're putting out so much damage. They have such a nice HP advantage. But you mentioned it, it's beautiful HP sharing. It doesn't really matter whether you have 5 tier 8 tanks alive with 50 HP. It is much better than just having a single tank alive with 300 HP, because at the end of the day, you know, those 5 tanks will pick up that 1 tank. And
As we just saw here.
yep, Rafael Beta had a little more HP. He had actually enough HP to deal with all those tanks, but obviously they were not going to give him the time to unleash all those shots, and yeah, that's it.
Game over, putting up a great fight, but Wreak Havok just too strong, coming off the win of Fulcrum Gaming, starting out here with the 1-0 lead. And here we go, guys. The game has already started. And it's all right. It's just 30 seconds in. The tank lineup right now is 2 T-32s, a T-69, and 2 1390s against 3 T-69s and 2 1390s. Game over. Choosing the more conventional pre-8.9 patch. Going to be interesting how this works out, because we've been talking a lot about the T-69s and how they just do not stand up to the T-32s. We'll see if Game Over can change our opinion.
What do you think, Randall?
I don't know, but
nice little pickup there. Beautiful shot by Nip 100.
Well,
sorry, go ahead.
Now I think advantage definitely goes to Wreak Havok. They've definitely got map control right now. East side, and they've got that T1 pick, which is going to actually be pretty big. It's difficult to cover both the north and south entrances.
I actually think this is going to be a little bit of a crazy game. Taibei might actually reveal himself soon in his T32, but there are eyes on him, Nip 100 and Rafa Beta in the T69s.
They are in great hold down position. It's hard to actually approach this. Tanking Daka in his 1390 though, going up to the hill.
Oh wow,
and that's going to be important.
Getting torn apart.
But at the same time, Nip 100 actually directly engaging against Thybane and Call Me Sarge in their T32. Shots go out, but they will not connect against any of these T69s. Getting a little dicey. But in the corner over there, we can't see it right now because it's not in draw distance, but Tanking Daka is over there, readying up shots to deal against Thybane and Call Me Sarge.
I must say, Henrik Dante was doing a great job keeping 2 tanks on his side of the map while being the only tank here, which created the tank advantage in the middle, the 4 against 3 situation. But of course, despite having 4 against 3, you still don't want to drive into T32s.
That's right. And it just gets so scary because those T32s, they just mean so much hit points, actually really good DPM. But here we go. The damage is being done. Nip 100 looks like he's about to cross the... Where is he? Did he cross the tracks? I don't know where he is.
Call Me Sarge is taking a little bit of damage as well. I think that goes for Taibane too. The unknown one is going to join in though, but there are 4 against 3 tanks over here once more.
And incoming on the other side is Invade, finishing off a T1. And now they're going to focus down Henrik Dante, but Khalees is going to go down.
And Invade is still on the other side of the tracks as well, so Invade has to worry. I'm not sure how many shots he has left in his 3090, but I think he might fall. No, he's going to make his way back safely to his side of the map. T32s are crossing the middle right now. Andre, there's madness all over the place.
Yes, there is, and Gandorfo is tucked away in a corner because he's clipping right now. Can he get the right shots on Thybane? I mean, these hold-down positions that have been used, now using the carcass of the dead T69 of Nip 100. This is just such a great position. Thybane really knows how to use his tank, and even angling the front of his armor to make it so that when any attacks come to the hull, they're just going to bounce off.
Gotta love those T32s in situations like this, and I'm sure the Tanking Daka doesn't love it. His 3090 was in a lot of trouble, and it will fall as well. So it's just Rafa Beta left right now over here in the city, and Call Me Sarge can smell him.
Yes, he did. Yes, he can. An unknown one gonna just wrap around.
He did and can.
He did and can.
Rafa Beta in a lot of trouble, and Rafa Beta will go down as well right now.
Wow.
Once more, Colorado is the only tank left. Game over.
Decisive play, Rotterdam. I mean, Wreak Havok looking on top of the world, if I would say so myself. Tevix going into a firefight. Both of them missing a lot.
I do feel if you have those autoloaders, if you have the more mobile lineup, then you should really try to make something happen in a certain phase of the game. Whether they would have crossed the tracks all the way up to the north side and trying to sit on an advantage, while we do see Colorado winning his little war, but or his little battle, but his battle won't win the match, as this match, well, that's not true either. It's so confusing with all these matches, but he won his fight, but they didn't win the battle. And that doesn't really make a lot of sense, but when you're playing World of Tanks, that does make sense, as Wreak Havok, of course, wins battle number 2.
Rather quickly, great DPM out of that tank. That is its strength, and we'll see if it can deal with Nip 1v1.
Oh, Call Me Sarge meets up with Rafa. One
Beta.
shot will actually, 2 shots will connect, and can they get the closing blow? Oh my god, they were able to kill off Rafa Beta before her Call Me Sarge actually died. Object 416 able to do that, but he finally gets taken out. Thybane, that is, Nip 100 will be taken out.
Because Henrik Dante is still full on HP, and I do not think that he's clipping right now. He's going to try to shoot on the invade. I think he missed.
No, he missed. He got a track shot, and Henrique Dante down to 580, 231, and remember, there's a 1390. Khalees over on the other side. Invade. Can they get the last shot on him? Only one more shot will kill him. But are all of them clipping? Oh my god.
Khalees should be reloaded soon.
I know Khalees is going to kill Henrik Dante soon. Then there is still a T1 remaining. This might actually be the moment where Drag Hero is going to have to find himself some real good cover if they want to keep any hope alive of winning this entire match. They're not going to win this battle anymore, but they might draw it out. There goes Dante.
There it is.
And I think they know where Drag Hero is, right?
They should
They have a good indication, at least from spotting that happened on Invade.
50 seconds, guys.
They gotta get it. They gotta kill him.
I think Khalees is lit up, and I think he knows. He has 6th sense, right?
No, Khalees has gone dark now.
Yeah, but he was lit up.
He was, but that was just left over from the fight.
You sure? I
and
think it was Drag
they
Hero.
cannot cap right now. They're searching in the wrong direction. Oh my god, this can draw out, and all of a sudden T1 will actually save the day.
Drag Hero
Holy
knows
moly.
But it's not over yet, Andre. 20 seconds. They're fast tanks. They are really fast tanks. All they have to do is just shoot him once and they will kill him.
Oh my goodness. No, they're not going to find him. They're looking in the wrong area.
Khalees is coming though.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No,
he turns. He turns in the wrong direction. 10 seconds
9,
left.
8, 7,
and
6,
Drag Hero.
5. Wow.
Wow.
It's a draw.
And that's what you get, guys, when we are not using the 8-point rule anymore. Even if you win the game, you have to make sure that you pick off all those tanks. Not picking up the T1 here is an expensive mistake.
Anyway, we got the game going. Let's get back into Himmelsdorf. And the tank selection should be the same. That's how it is. If you, well, if you disconnect, it'll be the same.
Meanwhile, Drag Hero is shooting at a couple of tanks. He's very mad, but yes, let's just confirm the tank selection is the same. Ah, I think they were on the wrong side. I think that is what happened.
Yeah.
Game over right now with 3 AMX 5100s and 2 IS-3s spawning on the bottom. No, that's still the same. Wait.
Yeah, same sides.
But they switched the tanks around.
Have they?
Because it used to be 3 IS-3s on the other team, no? I'm confused. Either way, it's still 2 AMX 5100s against 3 IS-3s and 3 AMX 5100s against 2 IS-3s.
Guys,
so AMX 5100 heavy lineup for game over.
I like the 3 IS-3s better, I'm going to say it. There, I said it.
Soviet likes it too.
Yeah, because Soviet's an intelligent human being.
Well, he is also...
Is he?
He loves Russian tanks, too. I mean,
yeah.
I
think Soviet is biased.
Yeah, but there's no reason for him to like Russian tanks.
Yeah, there is.
He's an American.
He's kind of Russian.
For a second, I thought you were going to say
Just
because he's from Ukraine, but no, of course you Americans wouldn't say that.
What country is that? Oh, I think I know Ukraine. I conquered that in what's it called? In Risk whenever I take America.
Ukraine is very big, so it should probably give you a lot of points.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It's a great choke point.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't give you all that.
But it's a great
points.
choke point.
It's a part of Asia, and
you
I mean,
control
like trying to control
Ukraine
all of Asia
and Middle
Risk.
East and Kamchatka, and you got all of Asia. Easy
No,
peasy.
you don't have. You have to go all the way down to China.
Let's go back to the tanks. We see the IS-3s and AMX 5100s all on top of that hill. It doesn't happen very often that we see 5 heavy tanks on top of a hill. Randall, your thoughts?
It's an interesting strat. If they go all the way through and just push on down, they will be walking into a pretty weird situation.
Might be able to get some free shots on the D-line.
Oh, wait. Okay. So
might.
Tevix, did he see something going on here? No, he was been instructed to move over to that spot to check things out. And RG Colorado, he's like, what the heck are you doing here, Colorado? You are over near the D-line. That's not supposed to be your spot.
As he just leaves, he's like,
yeah.
hey.
Tevix is going to go up the ramp. By the way, there is one T1 all the way in the left bottom side of the ramp, and that T1 might actually start capping, so then Drag Hero is going to have to win his little T1 battle as soon as all these Tier 5 tanks are revealed, and that will happen real soon. Here comes Tevix, and there goes Tevix.
Bye-bye. Enrique Dante.
He goes up, and he goes down.
Everybody goes up. Everybody goes down. No. Okay.
Damn it, Andre.
Sorry.
You ruined my hip-hop song.
We think of different songs all the time.
Yes, this doesn't connect well.
But when we do think of the same song, somehow, whatever we're watching.
Oh, this is a massive pickup. Sorry to interrupt you there, Andre.
No,
but Call
it
Me
is.
Sarge picking up Drag Hero means that the T1 of Wreak Havok can
Go
sit
cap.
on that flag right now, and he can sit there till the bitter end. And either these 5 tanks are going to have to win the fight real soon. No, actually, it's going to be a cap fest.
And we actually have 3 5100s returning to base.
What is
predicting
happening?
this cap. But is that a T1? Yes, it is a T1 on cap.
I don't know if it's going to be enough time because
Now
there's going to be
Colorado
a
might start
6
capping
screen.
as well.
There's going to be a 6 screen. Look at this. Invade coming in here pretty soon now. And we got Khalees and Thighbane. So there needs to be a counter cap, but that's not been initiated. Well, yes, now it has been
but
initiated.
Colorado is not going to stay alive for a very long time.
God.
Even though he peeked around the corner, and these IS-3s, they will get revealed soon, which maybe allows Henrik Dante and Tanking Daka to get some free shots off. What is happening, guys?
15 seconds left, and they have to round this bend and get a shot off on one of these tanks. Now it's down to 7. Will they be able to do it? It's going to be so close. Gandorfo getting into position. He cannot, and yes, he will reset the cap. Gives him an extra couple seconds, but 4 seconds left. And yeah, they're going to consistently reset until the other 5100s get here, and this is going to be enough burst damage to kill all 3 of these tanks.
Well, they still have to win the fight, Andre.
And they also have to
well,
kill the
they
T1 snipe for food, and there, Nip will probably be able to get the shot, and there will go. Snipe for food, except Rafa Beta gets it.
Oh my goodness. And
I mean,
now
it's kind of a trade.
Khalees and Rafa. I don't know how many bullets or excuse me. Wow,
empty.
I'm terrible. How many shells Rafa has left?
It's sort of a bullet. Don't worry about it, Andre.
Oh, Rafa's not empty. Wow. He
Did
just saved that shell.
Did he just use his last shot?
Yeah, he
I
just he
guess
must have been
not.
holding on to it. I don't know why he
Maybe you
would.
want to ammo rack.
Because holding on to the shell will increase your chances.
Yeah, well, on a certain position, you might get a better angle, Andre.
Although Call Me Sarge is coming in, so Rafa is in a really dicey situation.
Yeah, it's getting
it's
so
dicey.
dicey for him.
And Call Me Sarge is coming in hot.
Oh, Rafa jukes him a little bit.
I know, Rafa's
And the
got the
IS-3
moves.
is coming in on the other side of the map as well. No one is
Oh,
still alive. Right
I
now we have
missed
a
it.
3 against 2 scenario, but these IS-3s, they have a lot of HP.
Yep, Unknown One gonna be able to potentially get out of here. Some.
It's gonna get a little rough.
It's gonna get it's
Run
really
Unknown
rough.
One and keep your turret turned back. He's not turning his turret at the
Nope,
opponent.
Unknown One gonna get under cover.
Oh,
Wow,
but Henrik
nice
Dante
place.
misses though.
Yeah, nice movement from Unknown One there.
True, but I still throw the blame on Henrik Dante. That's the shot that he could have made and should have made. If you want to win the WGLNA Season 2, you're gonna have to make those shots.
That's right.
Because that IS-3 should have not got out of there.
Khalees, though, I think he's doing some
He's
angling
gotta be
right now.
reverse angling.
No, he wasn't reverse
He
angling.
didn't? Wow, I was so surprised.
Enrique Dante moving around the corner, takes 2 big shots, and he's the last one to actually shoot out. So Khalees will get this second shot. He needs to make it
But
count.
Tanky Daka from the rear.
And Call Me Sarge is
Oh,
bounces.
he missed!
Bounced
All
on
of them miss. Khalees
Everyone
misses.
What is
And
happening?
Enrique gets the shot, and he will tie it
Call
up.
Me Sarge
Call Me
misses
Sarge
again.
misses the butt, too! Oh my goodness, Call Me Sarge. That's a big shot that you have to make. Tanking Daka will go
think
down.
Tanking
Unknown
Daka
One,
just
though.
missed his shot on Unknown One.
Unknown One needs to get this. Okay.
Henrik Dante hitting that shot though, so it's 2 against 1 right now. Call Me Sarge, you're gonna have to kill Tanking Daka in your next shot. You're gonna have to
Yes,
kill him.
you have to kill him before he can get a shot off
Yep.
as well to really solidify the advantage.
And let's not forget, if this is a draw, Wreak Havok will win the match. Call Me Sarge doesn't have to expose himself. He doesn't have to win this.
Yeah, he can draw, but it's going to be hard against 2 IS-3s.
No.
Still, he's
If
not
he-
turning his...
Oh, what are
Oh
you
my
doing?
gosh.
No, he's
Oh,
going to go
okay,
around
okay.
and flank Henrik Dante.
Yeah, he was trying to.
But he doesn't have to. He can just sit in a good position and
No, he
always
needs
get...
to at least keep moving. The opponents
he
will
needs
be able
to.
to outmaneuver him if given enough time. They've
And
got 3 minutes
The
to do all the
IS-3
maneuvering.
turret turn rate is
Yeah, but
really
he can put
slow.
himself in a good position where he can always get the first shot off.
That's true.
And in a scenario like this, that doesn't have to be the case.
These are
yeah, first
IS-3s.
shot, and then you'll always have the second
What?
shot a lot faster than your opponent's second shot, assuming that their
Not
first
ammo
shot doesn't
rack, you
connect.
don't lose your loader.
Yeah,
or-
actually, that's very true, Kevin, and he could definitely get himself in a good position. But at the same time, he is putting himself in a dicey situation.
Henrik Dante's gonna run into
Call
him.
Me
He
Sarge.
doesn't know. He
Call
doesn't
Me
know.
Sarge. Will he get the shot? He's
That
behind.
does shoot.
Oh,
No, there's a car in the
God.
way.
Oh, it
Oh,
bounces.
Henrik Dante
Will he get the
misses.
shot? Henrik Dante. Yes, he will. Taking Daka will get the second shot, and Commissar shot first, so he has a small little timing, but that's closing as he moves up to aggress on. Will he take that shot? No!
He doesn't.
Oh my
Tanking
God! Tanking Daka. And game
Wow.
over. We'll take it. Commissar playing it way too aggressively there.
Can you believe what we just saw,
Oh
Andre?
my
Because I cannot.
God. And wouldn't you know, look at those lineups. They look kind of similar.
They look very similar, Andre. 3 AMX 5100s and 2 IS-3s for game over. And they're going to go up against the 2 AMX 5100s and the 3 IS-3s. Of course, T1 Cunningham to round up the teams.
That's right. And we'll see what these two teams end up doing. It looks like there's a big, big west side push for the blue
Poor
team.
Tevix, man.
Yeah.
Tevix is bred like Brian in a tank. That's what he is.
He
All he
really
does is go
is.
to the spot to die.
Yeah, he goes to the spots just to die there every time to 42 tiers of tanks.
Yes, pretty much. He's going to reveal Drag Hero. That, of course, doesn't say too much. He's like, oh, right now there's just a T1. You know, that's Brian who thinks there's nothing to worry about. But
Yep.
no, Brian, because Hendrik Dante is the kingpin of the
Oh, well, he's actually getting into a position where he's not going to scout the rest of the team.
But he won't
This is
die.
actually, yeah.
Yeah, but in this
He's like,
case, it would have
I'm
been better.
sick
if he
of
died.
this. But look at this. The entire blue team, that is game over, by the way, is just getting into a
And they haven't
position.
even been noticed yet. How
Yeah.
crazy is it? Other than Drag Hero, no one has been noticed.
Oh, Tevix might spot Rafa Beta through the wall.
No,
No,
he
not
doesn't.
yet.
No, he does not.
Oh my
gosh.
And this might be the first. Will they go past the J line?
Don Dorfel's
call?
turret is almost in the tank of Tevix.
We'll find out. This is madness. And there it is. Gandorfo is going to be scouted out here through that wall. As you were talking about, you can see there is that little bit of room there to actually see the other tank. But what is the reaction? Because the rest of the army,
You
look
gotta
at this,
know the
Invade,
full
Khalees, Thybane, all of them are in a position on top of the hill. They're going to be very late to this. So the cap has to start immediately.
Okay, here comes Hendrik Dante. Drag Hero is going to sit in that little corner over here. They're going to go with the cap. I am very curious to see how this is going to unfold. This is game number 4. It's everything or nothing. Game over has to win this match. A draw is not good enough. And oh, those T1s, they are so safe. This is like a puppy nest.
Yeah.
A puppy nest, but call me Sergeant Unknown One want to shoot the puppy nest. And they are moving into position. They'll be there in just a second. Everyone is converging. Call me Sergeant Unknown One.
There it
They're
is.
gonna just shoot at this little puppy nest. Hendrik
Wow.
Dante is
Look
made.
at-
Mommy
Look at
is
this
absorbing
spread.
a lot of shots and the puppies are still alive. Only 10 seconds to go. And these two puppies might actually win the game for game over.
That's right. Gandorfo and Rafa now getting into the crossfire
5 seconds
of those
to go.
IS-3s. And will they do it? No, they don't get it. The cap has been reset, but back. 3 seconds
Invade
left.
to get
They
it.
need to get it. Will
2,
they
1.
get it? Red base has been. Oh,
Oh my
reset.
God, it's not.
Reset.
Yes.
Reset.
No.
0 seconds.
No,
They
he
have to
missed
give
it.
anyone.
He
Red
missed.
base is captured.
He
Oh
missed
my
that shot.
goodness. We are going to a shootout. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Did he miss that final shot?
He missed.
The 5100. Did he shoot over a T1?
He missed it. He put it right into the church,
Yeah.
which
Oh
is
my
sacrilegious.
Oh.
Don't shoot a church.
Gosh. We're
Oh,
going to a shootout.
Oh my
Game over.
God.
Turning it around twice on Himmelsdorf, taking it both times. Some incredible tanking in battle number 4. They tied it up in battle number 3. Do remember that. But now over here again on Himmelsdorf. Can we just say that some of these new rules, the Russian reversal, the tier 8 point thing, and the shootout, these are some of the most exciting things that we have. Ladies and gentlemen, to the WGLNA, we are getting things set up. We have loaded into the game of Malinovka. A lot of times, we like to talk about the tanks that are chosen and the formations that are chosen. So we're going to speculate a little bit on not only the positionings, but who we think are going to win it out. Let's get into the last and final battle of this match. Match number 3, Wreak Havok versus Game Over.
Sudden death shootout.
Can't get any more exciting. And let's look at the tanks right now. Get over to Rotterdam.
4 IS-3s and a Yacht Tiger.
Ooh.
Going up against 3 IS-3s and 2 T30. Oh wait, no, 3 eyes. Wait.
Yeah. The T62A is the
the
WG Observer 9. That's the
alright.
admin, so no worries.
I was really confused. I was like,
You're like, T62A? That's
There's
a
no way
tier
to confuse
10.
that, you know.
3 eyes, 3s, and 2 T32. So that's kind of, that's kind of standard.
Yeah.
But the Yacht Tiger, Randall, tell us about it.
It has fantastic DPM for a tank of this tier, and it's actually got a pretty decent health pool. It's 1300.
We've seen it yesterday as well, correct?
Yeah. Although I find it to be a tank that catches fire pretty easily, so
But I don't think it's going to get shot from the side or back.
yeah. It does have a pretty strong mantlet, and that's hopefully
my.
the only thing they expose.
Hey guys, take a look at the red team. This is Wreak Havok. Look at the medium ones. Look what guns they chose. This is a lot different.
Those little derpy guns.
Yeah, normally you use like the pencil guns on these
I
medium
don't know
ones.
much about the medium one's gun. That's the thing. I wish I really knew more. It's just not a tank you'd bring anywhere else but in a shootout.
Yeah, but still, there's normally just a single longer one, but they chose to go with these because there's 2 of them. And it gives them a little bit more, I guess, like service area in places maybe that they want to have it, so that it's not in the way of any fire. Interesting.
Yes.
This is like playing with Lego, but then with tanks. Like you just start building your own little tanks castle, and you're like, all right, dude, this is where I'm gonna start. These are the walls to my castle.
All right.
And then behind this, these are my warriors.
And
No one better come and attack them.
And how it stands right now, the T-32s are actually getting in front. Now, this is something a little bit interesting because normally you see them in the back. The big thing about the T-32s are going to be their hatches. That's normally where we see a lot of fire on those T-32s. People actually aim for those, surprisingly enough.
So where do you think they should shoot this Yacht Tiger, Randall?
All right, let me go look at the front of this
Right
Yacht
in the
Tiger.
front, I would say.
But it seems like it has quite a bit of armor.
Oh
over
wow,
here.
they've got nice positioning for this Yacht Tiger, actually. Look at that. We jumped to
Looks
my
like-
screen. That is a scary thing to look at because all of his weak points are covered.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
That
And
is beautiful.
look at it. The gun's
Oh
kind of
my
breaking the
goodness.
model there. Not as pretty. If you could, Nip, if you would be so kind as to raise that so this is a prettier shot.
I almost
Thank you,
feel
sir.
like Game Over practice this.
Or at least they saw what happened. Was it yesterday with the Yacht Tiger? Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
and
the
they're like,
IS-3 is such a
we
beautiful
can
tank
build
as
on
well.
that. Still, we see that the other team, Wreak Havok, is trying to get into position. They're trying to get so that they can perfectly go forward and back, and just make it so they can keep angling out and sharing the damage a lot more efficiently. So we have this lineup
these
is not
IS-3s.
this lineup is not going to move, or it is going to move a lot. It's basically going to just keep going back and forth, getting their shots, pulling back for the people in back to get shots. The thing is, the other team, they're not going to move at all. So it's going to be that who's going to be better, right? Like the team that just positions perfectly in the very beginning stages and just says, we're trying to bounce all shells. And the other team that says, we're just going to assume that shells are going to hit and share that damage perfectly.
Once more, oh my god, that's a beautiful shot, Randall. I cannot wait to just press that button. Once more, we don't know exactly when it's going to start. We can see the referee driving around. He's just checking. All right, no cheating over here. No secret IS-3 from the water that's going to rise up from the ashes and shoot at people.
I'm calling this Yacht Tiger's first shot. I'm calling it. It's going to be into unknown one in the T-32, and I think he's going to try and snake it right through the 2 medium ones. Calling it.
All right, well, we'll see.
Call your shots. Who's going to hit what right at the
Well,
beginning?
I would like to hear bets, guys. Are we going with the Yacht Tiger team? Are we going with Game Over? Or
Yacht
do you think that Wreak
Tiger.
Havok is going to hold it?
It's so hard to choose. I'm going to go with Wreak Havok.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Wreak Havok. Even though the setup is so cool, we've seen this layered format work out so well. It's a little less interesting than the cool setup that we have from Game Over, but I'm going to say Wreak Havok takes it.
Observer's drowning himself in
I'm
the
feeling-
games.
All right, shots fired, guys.
All right, the first medium one is going to be taken out here on the side for Wreak Havok. Remember, they don't have a lot of burst damage. Well, they have alpha damage, but not a lot of burst damage in the because they have no auto loaders. Shots are going to be fired out. A lot of damage being done to Wreak Havok, guys. Look at that. all of them losing a lot of health. Call Me Sarge down to 564 health, and Thybane down to 830. What's going on the other side?
No one is taking any damage. Game
Are you
over
kidding
is still
me?
full on HP.
Oh
This young
my
tiger is
God.
sitting here. All those IS-3s are still unscratched. They have done nothing than losing a little bit of paint.
Perfect reverse angling as well. Are you kidding me? We haven't seen a perfect placement like this. I don't even want you to switch to my screen. Just keep it on this. This is beautiful. It's just free damage being done over and over and over again.
No one has taken any damage yet. Still no.
Load HE.
Yeah, HE is going to be the best way, and they are! 65 damage being done to Thybane in that IS-3. So guys, HE has been initiated by Game Over. What a prepared team.
I mean, Drag Hero is losing some of his tracks and he's taking a few damage, but he's been bouncing like a madman and he's still not taking any damage. This team has not taken any damage yet. I think someone has figured out the shootout.
They
You know what the counter to this is?
Artie.
Artie!
Their butts are straight to Artie.
I
Look at him.
know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So things are getting a little crazy, guys.
They're just bouncing for days.
And Invade down to 200.
Oh my God.
Call Me Sarge down to 127 hit points. So just one more shot will kill him.
Guys, this is perfect.
Yeah.
This is not going anywhere. Game Over is so far ahead right now. They were down and almost out. They were down 0-2 on steps. The only thing they had remaining was a T1. That T1 had to survive for 45 seconds. Somehow, some way, two AMX 3090s were not able to find it. And wow, Gandorfo
There's
and
the
Henry
HE
Duncan
coming
took
out.
damage.
All right, look at all these guys. Thybane.
They should just drive in right now.
Yeah, look at my screen right now. Thybane down to 377 hit points. Call Me Sarge 127.
Oh, hits are coming out here. by Wreak
137. Unknown One taking 49 damage. You can't take that type of damage in a regular AP round. These are HE shells. HE shells that are probably damaging some modules and some personnel.
Well, Gandorfo is taking more hits as well, but still. These two full HP IS-3s can just drive across the field right now. The Yak Tiger can back him up.
Yeah.
Henrik Dant is taking damage, but
They're finally finding the shots.
I have seen miraculous comebacks already in World of Tanks, but this has been the biggest one so far. I cannot believe how this looked. That 2-0, that game on steps. If you would have given me 10,000 to 1 odds, I wouldn't have taken it.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, everybody was kind of calling them out,
It was
saying,
over.
yeah, there's no way that they can actually win this, but you can see continuous shots. I mean, Game 4, Game 5 on Himmelsdorf, some amazing play. And we're just waiting until finally the first tier 8 is going to be destroyed. That is Call Me Sarge. And everybody just a heat shell away, or HE shell away from dying. There it is. Just continuous fire. Invade now down to 422 health. Again, more HE shells. Guys, it's the HE challenge. It's being brought.
Right here
By
on
Game Over.
Malinovka.
That's right. Whenever you're on Malinovka, guys, only load HE.
It's proven right here. I don't see any other possible option.
I know.
Nothing else is logical.
They are playing this very safe right now. They're still sitting here with 5 tanks, 3 full HP tanks, and they are afraid of Khalees with 29 hit points.
Maybe they're
I
just...
don't know, guys. I think you got
Oh,
this.
big shot again. HE going on Invade. Guys, HE is the way. I mean, we talked about it in the qualifiers. HE is how you do it.
HE the way, the light.
Yes.
I think Artie, man.
Yeah.
I think-
Already HE. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It's the next step. Just bringing Artie to these shootouts. And they're going to push!
Just look at this. I think if you go to my camera, this is just beautiful.
Push. This is how they're cressing up. Slow and steady, guys. Doesn't matter how you win. It's just making sure that you win. And this is a comprehensive way, a complete way to win this shootout, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't even think they have enough ammo left to kill these
I
tanks.
know. Imagine they actually get into a situation where they run out of ammo.
Yeah, then IS-3 is gonna have to ram a T-32
What do you
to
do?
them. You push them in the water and drown them.
But then the enemy might have ammo.
No.
What happens if they come back?
I don't think that Unknown One and Khalees have enough, or Invade and Khalees can have enough damage to kill all these tanks.
This is a long match. We've still got 19 minutes left. There's enough time for them to waste all of their ammo.
Okay, guys.
They can push them in the water.
We're going
Let's
with things
not
that are
get
absurd.
crazy, okay? We don't want to talk about that type of stuff. All right, they're finally pushing out, moving forward. Yag Tiger 8.8 leading the charge.
What a comeback this is. This has to be the mother of all comebacks.
Yes, sir. Shots fired, but they are missing against these T-32, the T-32 and the IS-3, but Wreak Havok will lose out this series. Congratulations to Game Over, a gigantic comeback in this series, and I applaud them for their effort. A lot of teams would be saying, screw it, we're dead on steps, just reveal yourself, T1, it doesn't matter. Even if we draw this out, we're not going to get to a shootout phase. Guess what? Game Over, they have the will, they have the heart, they have the courage, they made it happen.